I wonder it could even hear me.
Kid was a pro.
He was.
Yeah. Patrick Eads is here,
Good morning.
and he is my friend. And
Thank you.
You know, it's so funny.
At least I have one now.
Every time he mentions you, he has to say that you're his
Well, he's
friend.
my friend.
Because
Hey.
it's like the public doesn't believe that Steve could possibly have a friend in the car dealership business.
Or it could be the other
anyway.
way, that maybe they can't believe I have a friend. So I'll take every friend that'll accept me and admit that I'm their friend.
lower that mic a little bit.
How's that sound?
That's great. Said that as a friend.
Hey, that young man did an excellent job that was just on.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
No, those fairs, I mean, this is what, it really is what all the fairs are about. It's keeping the kids in agribusiness, hopefully keeping them here, giving them opportunities, don't making them work late, frying chickens. Patrick, first of all, happy 14th anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have bought 6 cars in 14 years from him.
Well, hold it then. Number 7 should be soon then, because I think one every other year is the way to go.
When I told Chad you were coming in today, she just said, no. I love that car. It's a great car.
I'm not going to lie. I pulled up, I saw it out there, and I thought to myself, that is sweet looking.
Yeah, it really is. And it's got a really smooth ride, and whoever had it before me, they took good care of it.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But no, thank you. You have 14-year anniversary yesterday, and I got to thank everyone listening, our customers, friends, family, everyone I work with. Just, I'm a very, very lucky, fortunate, blessed individual.
Well, there's that and the hard work that goes into making your business good, because you don't last 14 years if you're frankly, if you're half-assing it. And you're obviously not half-assing it.
Well, I've been here for 30, so.
Hey, what I hear every day, and I think it applies to me, every once in a while a blind squirrel finds a nut. So I'll take luck. I'll take it.
No, you do a great job there, and you got great people that work under you.
Oh, and I do want to mention everyone real quick, and I won't go down, but you know, I look at our team, and so many of them I call day ones. People have we've all been together on the same team, and Terry Adams, our general manager, absolutely makes everything go. Steve Godard, our CFO, that thank goodness keeps everything running, and bills paid, and everybody on the team paid, and Jared Martz, our service and parts director, that gentleman has a tough job because got to take care of everybody's vehicles.
Yeah,
There's maintenance, repairs, and Gary Minikist, our general sales manager, that we're just very, very fortunate. And Jerry Ackerman, our business manager, finance director, and E.J. Lehman, sales manager, business manager, and probably shouldn't forget my son, Tyler Eads, and Dusty, our parts manager, and our technicians, and parts department, and sales department, and just we're very, very fortunate.
You know, those guys that run your parts department, they've just got to have a massive knowledge of car parts and accessories and stuff like that, and know what they need to stock, and you know what stuff you only need it occasionally. You can special order, get it here real quick, and because obviously sitting in there, it ain't making you any money if it's just sitting on the shelf. And there's an art to it. There really is.
Well, I'll tell you, this is an example of how good they are. And this is Dusty Miller and his team back there. As far as, and you may have seen on the national news.
Oh, yeah.
The CDK.
Yes.
Which, as far as, CDK was able to shut it down before the hackers got information, but it was shut down. So for 10 business days, we had no software, which connects everything in the dealership as far as service, sales, parts department, accounting, everything. I mean, literally. So from a parts standpoint, the gentleman back there, everything they were doing was from knowledge, from memory, and it blew my mind. And it, thank goodness we were Saturday about 10 a.m. We were back up and running, and I feel bad because there's a lot of dealerships out there still that have not been brought back up, and some of them may be July 4th or 5th. So,
No, it's and that's why And that's why our billing department uses DOS. Because, well, seriously, all the radio stations around here have been tapped for ransomware.
They have.
In the last 3 years.
Jeez.
Nobody's going to try ransomware. Well, first of all, you can't.
It's
with
not
DOS.
connected to anything.
And number two, I think if they knew that we still use DOS, they would take pity on us.
They would. They probably go, "Would you like $50?"
Yeah.
We all of our customer information, everything's encrypted. So, you take every measure possible in this day and age to protect people's private information. It's
Yep.
as we were talking a little bit ago about some of the spam calls, etc. It's phishing, etc. It's
Well, and there's all these different ones where they ask you if can you hear me, because they want you to say yes, so they can record your voice saying yes and use it for God knows what.
Yeah, you never say yes when you get a call like that.
I always say speaking.
I just hang up.
It frustrates the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Are you Jim Hunter? Speaking. Can you affirm that? Speaking. It's fun to play.
Oh, it's something else.
Well, good thing you got through that.
Yes, yep.
Yeah,
and everyone was fantastic. I mean, everyone from service, our accounting office, parts, sales. Most importantly, all of our customers were very understanding. Probably the craziest part about everything, we sold more vehicles this June than we did last June, and that's without having software computer systems for over 10 business days.
That's wild.
And it just it does tell me that yes, computers make things better, easier, but people still sell vehicles.
Still got to have the boots on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, no, it was our Ford business was up over 25%.
That's awesome.
That's great.
And just very, very appreciative, thankful for our customers, our team, everyone.
The thing, and when I got this car, because I've always, got Fords from you, or I got a Lincoln from you. That wasn't. I wrecked it.
I don't know if you wrecked it. I think someone hit you.
Well, someone hit me, but
Yeah.
I don't know if there was. I don't know. It's a good thing that he ran from the cops.
Yes.
But anyway, and I liked that car, but the Fusion it had the same stuff in it, and I really liked the Fusion. Do you think they'll bring back sedans?
It's funny you say that. We were just having that conversation, and again, those decisions are made at high levels above myself with Ford, but the Fusion is absolutely a great vehicle.
It is. It is
And
a great car.
If I'd have a lot of wishes, but if I could have one from the car business standpoint, that was for vehicles available, it'd be bringing back the Fusion. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was just, gosh.
Well, Ford over the years has had some super popular, I call them everyday drivers. Like
The Taurus.
The Ford Taurus, the Ford Escort.
The Focus. The Focus.
The Focus was a
absolutely
huge,
great vehicle.
Yeah. And of course, going back to the Mustang and
Oh yes, and that's still a sweet ride.
the great LTD.
Oh yes,
the boat on wheels.
very safe.
Very, very safe.
When
A lot of metal around you.
When I was in college, I drove a Ford Galaxy 500.
Oh yeah,
1969.
that would get up and go though, wouldn't it? When you stepped it down.
Yeah, and I could. And seriously, you could get like 8 people in that car.
Yeah. No sweat.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, big yellow boat.
My high school friends' parents had a Grand Torino.
Oh yes,
And the one from Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
And they drive, and the wife, the dad could drive it regularly, but the wife, when she got behind the wheel, she'd hit that gas pedal and go, centrifugal force, because that had a big engine in it.
drive it like you stole it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, the selections now are good too, and it's another thing you always mention, that you sell the car. You get a customer by selling them their car, but they become repeat customers because of your service department.
Oh, 100%.
And that's when I got this car. The first thing I checked, I said, "Hey, can you service this? I don't want it because it's it's a Toyota. I want to get it. You guys have been great servicing my other cars. I wanted to make sure that that continues, and you can service any brand vehicle.
Yep, we service all makes, all models. And again, I may have said it before, but probably a little over half our business is non-Fords because, again, we live in a community where we'd like to sell every new Ford possible, but there's also going to be Hondas, Toyotas, Chryslers.
If you want a sedan like I do, because I can't, reach up to the.
I think you look very good in your vehicle. I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, and it's very comfortable, and I wanted a sedan, and it it's perfect.
No, and the one thing, and I should have mentioned this also. I was just thinking about this. If someone is looking for a specific pre-owned vehicle, and you don't see it on our website or you don't see it on the lot, if you happen to drive through, let us know. I think about Curtis Youthy, who's day one person we've worked together. Incredible person, but Curtis typically will sell 25 vehicles a month, and always a handful are ones that maybe we didn't have, but he finds at another dealership or just other places we find vehicles. So,
see, I seriously have always wanted a 2004 Thunderbird.
Oh yes,
and I said that to if I buy this car, then I won't get my 2004 Thunderbird. And she said, you ain't going to get it if you don't buy it.
We may have to surprise her.
Oh, boy, now you've done it.
Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
There you go.
No, you got a great lineup, and you do have a great lineup of pre-owned vehicles, too. You guys just do a good job. I always give you good reviews, but I really mean it.
Well, you're not the only one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love the Facebook posts you guys have. Repeat customers, or occasionally you get a post about somebody who out of town, heading down the road, something happened, and you made an accommodation for them.
That's where everyone in service and parts does such a great job. And I didn't mention our service advisors, but they are the people on the front line as far as taking care of our customers. You got Warren Humphrey, as far as Nate Mintz, Jeff Madison, Tyler Smith, all four individuals, just fantastic job. And I mean, customer care is what their job is all about.
Yep. And there's just something, when your car isn't working right, there's your mind goes nuts.
Oh.
It could be a loose bolt, or it could be an engine overhaul. We don't know. And so it's really tough when you go in there and you say, this is making a noise, and it's nice to be put at ease and be told we won't do a thing until we call you and let you know what's going on.
And that all of that is communication.
Yeah.
Because the frustration there, because first of all, having your transportation taken away, which we try to assist with that with pickup and delivery and shuttle service and mobile service, but still, and then of course, and maybe myself, because I always maybe worry more about than I should, but I think, oh geez, what's this going to cost me? And hopefully you still have warranty coverage on there, or you have additional coverage. But just the communication from the advisor is so important, and it's something that we stress. And again, I'm probably very partial and biased, but our four service advisors, I think they do a fantastic job. And I hear them. I'll hear them whether they're on the phone or kneeling by a customer in the customer lounge explaining what needs to be done.
Yes, I've seen that. And, and whether you're a man or a woman, which is a big deal. Sometimes I've seen places where the parts or the service advisors come out and they don't treat women the same way as they do men. Oh. They talk down to them. They act like they don't know what they're talking about. And I've actually been in your dealership when a woman was in there getting something done, and I was really impressed by the way she was handled.
Oh, and I'm so glad to hear that, and that's how it should be every time. And
yeah, because I'm sure Jan's probably had an experience where people, have condescended to her.
Well,
when
why don't you remind her? Now I got to go home. I told the story yesterday. The first time I came to you, and it really impressed. We got other car dealers, and they're good people that are on the station, and we appreciate their business. And I'm thinking to myself, the car was just, I was sick. It was this CTS Cadillac, and I don't know, the electrical systems, I don't know what they are now, but at that time they were just crap. And they were,
the CTS was notorious.
Boy, it was.
And so I'm thinking, I don't know which dealership I should go to or anything. I'm going down Mormon Trek, and it died right in front of your driveway. I mean, it died. And I went in there and I said, hey, can you help me with my car? It's blocking the road. And your guys came out and pushed it. That's the first time I met you. You guys came out and pushed it in. And I said, and they said, well, we'll get it up on the hoist. And I said, I don't want this car anymore. I hate this car. and you came out and said, take a look, and you brought a salesperson with you and said, pick out one and let's put something together. And you did. And I've been a customer ever since.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it so much.
So you owe that to the CTS.
I am very thankful.
That car was, what a nightmare.
It served a purpose.
Yeah.
And that purpose ended.
That was beta test. Sure looked nice from the outside.
That's sometimes the case with more than just cars.
That's how very deep of you, Patrick.
And I'll just end it right there.
So do you have anything coming up? Anything planned?
Well, that's a good question. And I'm not very prepared there. Other than we do have, I'm glad you asked that. So last night we were going through as far as what we call allocation, inbound new units, and I'm going to say we probably have, I'm going to say close to 70 that are on their way between in transit and waiting to be in transit. So a lot of Bronco Sports coming, Broncos, Expeditions, F-150s, Explorers,
Broncos
Edges.
are sharp.
Oh, my goodness. It is. I'm a little partial, but I love the Bronco. And I love the Bronco Sport.
Yeah.
Oh, hold it. And the Explorer and the F-150 and the Expedition and the Edge.
Other than that,
I try to spread the love amongst the vehicles. No, but we have a lot of new inbound. Pre-owned this past week, we've traded. In fact, Terry and I went through last night also. I want to say between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we traded for over 20 units. So, wow. Yep. As far as Terry said, services, getting them through, getting them inspected, whatever they need, tires, brakes, etc., and getting them frontline ready. So,
are you taking Thursday off?
Yes, we are going to be closed Thursday, 4th of July, so everybody can enjoy that time with our wonderful country and as far as independence and with their families. And no, it'll be nice. It'll be very nice.
Excellent.
Well, you are always welcome to come in here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Whenever I get the call, I enjoy it.
We appreciate you. You know, you've been great with this station, too. And
well, you guys have been
means a lot.
supportive and loyal and everything you could ask for in a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, and wonderful customers.
Thank you, Patrick. Patrick Eads, and a happy 14th anniversary.
Thank you so much. And everyone listening, hope you have a great 4th, safe 4th, and enjoy it.